Hey there, Rippers. Welcome back to the Retail Rip Review. My name is Josh, and before we get started, I just wanted to briefly go over a few programming notes like I like to do. We've gotten to the point now where we've gotten a few episodes under our belt, so I feel like we're starting to get more streamlined. So I think that we're not going to see any more of these 14-minute, even 10-minute videos for these small products, unless we are really just kind of enjoying ourselves. But just to let you know that as we move forward and get more comfortable with everything, that things are going to move a little bit faster. But we still want to appreciate the cards. So it's the whole point, or the whole reason that we're here. So it's not going to get crazy or anything like that. But to that end, I do have some ideas for future episode types planned, and by that I just mean not every single episode is just going to be me opening a pack of cards and us going over the stats. Although that will probably be a part of most every episode, there's like some themes that we can do to kind of switch things up that are a little bit more fun. Like if we acquire a lot of one type of product, we can try to do like a profit challenge of type where you kind of count down like a larger number specific to that product. Like, you buy like a case or a half case and see if you can break even. Gives you like a larger sample size to cover. This is way down the line. That's, something that would be a little bit out of most people's budget. So I think it's something that, we kind of stretch goals that we can, shoot towards. Another type of episode that I think would be fun, and that we can definitely do even now, but kind of like a head-to-head battle, which is a kind of a fun way of looking at multiple products at the same type. So instead of just opening, one fat pack, we could do a Series 2 fat pack against a Heritage fat pack and open them both and see which one has the better results. Or we could do a Series 2 hanger box versus two Series 2 fat packs. You try to get an equivalent, dollar value and see which one ends up with better results. I think those are a lot of fun. So hopefully we'll start to work some more of those in as we grow and get a little bit more popular. Before we get started on opening this fat pack, I'm going to pop our cumulative totals on the screen. It's obviously not going to be very impressive. We've only opened the one fat pack so far, and it didn't have anything in it. So, as we get going and open a lot more, I'm hoping that these numbers will fill out and become a little bit more representative. Because right now, it's a little bit sad for the old fat packs. But maybe this is the one that's going to turn things around for us. So let's go ahead and find out. Once again, we're in our Series 2 fat packs here. They do have Chrome products are out now, but I got to be honest with you. I've seen a lot of Chrome open so far this year, and I feel like I have yet to see anything good pulled out of it. So I don't know that that's something that we're really going to be doing on the channel. Plus, it's really expensive. A blaster of Chrome is $40, which is way more expensive than a Series 2 blaster, which is $25. And you get less cards, but the cards are of better quality. But the names that people are pulling out of here, like some of these autographs are really brutal. Just players you've never heard of, like people who pitched one inning a year ago, stuff like that. That's not something that I would like to spend my money on. So we'll see. Maybe we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, just for some variety. But for now, we're going to stick with old reliables like Series 2 here. Let's go through our cards. We got our Selly Stick. Another one of these cards. You know how I like them. The Selly Stick. This is Dapping After the Dubs. As if Selly Stick wasn't awkward enough. Dapping After the Dubs. Maybe it's just because I'm older now, but I'm just like, I don't know if people actually talk like this. But in any case, that's still a cool card, though. Fernando Tatis, and I think that's Manny. Good players at the very least. There's Profar. He's now playing with the Braves. He took a little extended break in the first part of the season. Understandable. Hey, here's another kind of a team card here. We all win. Rocking some good vibes. That's a little less cringy than the other ones here so far. Kansas City Royals. Royals punctuate victory with a rock, paper, scissors battle. Well, if that's what you want to do. All right, so, nothing of note so far, but once again, this is a fat pack. You're not really going to see anything until you get to the very end. And whatever you do see, it's not going to be a whole lot. There's the St. Louis Cardinals team card. Griffin Conine on the rookie. son of Jeff Conine, I believe. You know, we talked about in the other video about how there's just all these children of people that we used to watch, you know, playing now, and that's definitely the case. I see them pop up all the time. All right, I got a Texas Rangers team card. Not sure if I have that one. That's cool. I can only see players. I only know players who I can see their jerseys up. So I see you, Wyatt Langford. I don't know any of the rest of you. I'm getting better with my names. I feel like by the time I'm like, 20 or 30 episodes into this, I'll be really good with the names. All right, we're coming up on our hits. Oh, look, we got a numbered card and a fat pack. That's fun. And numbered 3 of 250. Okay, let's see who we got. White Sox. That's not the best, but it is Sean Burke. Look at that. Sean Burke on the blue holofoil to 250. You know, I got to be honest, I don't expect a numbered card when you open a fat pack, so I'd consider that a pretty good pull. Put him up there. And behind that, we have the Dynamic Duos inserts. I think these are really fun. And this is actually one that I have not pulled yet. So this is a Brewers Dynamic Duos, Jackson Chourio and Christian Yelich. That's really cool. I like these because sometimes you'll get some that are like a mixture of legends and modern players, for the same team or have some sort of link with each other. It's just a cool presentation. And you can get parallels of these too, I believe, but I've never pulled one. But I like that. And our stars of MLB, we're going to get, oops, sorry about that, camera. We're going to get Spencer Strider and Riley Green. And we'll just go ahead and end off with some base cards. Juan Soto, Acuna, Brandon Eiserts, Michael Kopech, and Walter Pennington on the rookie card. And that's going to be it for this fat pack. So, that was actually not too bad. A numbered card and a cool insert for a fat pack. That's definitely above average, and I'd say it's going to go a long way towards driving up our pretty meager numbers that we have here so far. But I'll go ahead and pop those totals up on the screen. We can check it out. And I just want to say thank you to everybody for tuning in. Like I said, we're trying to keep these a little bit shorter here. So please, once again, give us a like or subscribe and drop a comment below and just tell me what you're liking, what you're not liking, and what you'd like to see in the future. Really excited about the things to come. Thank you guys so much for watching.